either. Hi, Steve. Hey, okay, we're going to Vietnam today. I can't wait to go. 24 hours of voyage. Tuesday the 7th of August 2001. We're in Heathrow Terminal 3 queuing, even though I didn't want to queue, but anyway, queuing for our check-in to a Malaysian flight MH003 departing 11:55 for Kuala Lumpur. It's Wednesday the 8th and it's now nearly 8 o'clock in the morning, 24 degrees Celsius in KL. Whoa, that's all I have to say for that. All right. Here we are, welcome to Vietnam, Noi Bai Airport. Where are we? In Hanoi. And it's already looking fantastic.
Vienna. Go, see. First morning in Vietnam, top of the hotel, 6th floor. Here's breakfast. So I picked some egg, we know what that is, some different type of sausages, rice, noodles, and gnocchi. I don't know what that is. What they call the Old Hanoi, which is also called the quarter of 36 streets, which means that there are 36 streets where you can buy anything from tombstones to pots to silk pajamas. Is there a mirror back here? Oh, there's a mirror.
It's lovely, Kiva.
It's lovely. It's very beautiful. You want me to take it off, or?
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Soup.
Yeah, it's the same. Europe, Ireland, Central Post Office.
Pickle.
Oh, no, no. We are on the Ciclo on our way to the One Pillar Pagoda, and we bargained it down from, what was it, $3 down to 70, yeah, to $70,000.
Well, it's a great job. Well, those bags, for those in Africa one time,
Yeah.
very popular in Africa.
Em ra một cái. Hai bạn đi giữa đây này. Hai bạn. Em thầu về.
Okay.
$5,000.
$5,000.
So here's number one highway. It will go just this way
Yeah.
from here to Ho Chi Minh City. On my left, there's a Peking University in Vietnam. About 10,000 students. They right.
Look
Half
at that.
our and the home.
Look right, Tricia.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tricia,
right.
you gotta look right.
We're going to get a boat.
Yeah, on the boat and to be hot spring were there. And we try here. And if never is to walk on the right field. And
This is the biggest cave I've ever seen. This cave has only been opened about 2 years ago because Vietnamese people are superstitious and the local people didn't want to have it open because it's something to do with the spirits of dead people and live people meeting together in the cave. And this It wasn't allowed to be open until the government opened it 2 years ago. Yes. After visiting the cave, we stopped in this village to have our lunch. We had a picnic lunch organized, but it was pretty boring, so we said we could have some noodles, chicken noodle soup from this cafe here in the village, which looks like it's also their home.
John there?
Today we go to Halong Bay.
Saturday the 11th, day 5 of our trip in Vietnam. This is the reason why we are in Vietnam. This is Halong Bay, eventually, after about 3 or 4 hours late departure.
Hey, go Dylan.
Hello, Pat. What's it like?
What?
What is it like?
Very warm and very salty. What nice.
We're going to use this Mission Impossible Irish high-tech thing. It's made in Italy though. And right. I don't know if it works.
Look at that big in the light last night. How do you feel?
like?
Very bumpy.
Everything. So we had need two way, two paths of the bay. You see on the map it's small.
Turn. Oh, lovely double.
Excuse me, kiss me. I just wanted to say it was nice meeting you all in the caves in Halong Bay and all this nice rock formation. Thank you.
Buongiorno, buongiorno. Piacere di averla conosciuta. Siete una famiglia simpatica. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
I'm from Australia. Here we are on HMAS Driftwood in Halong Bay, and we're having a great time.
Now we are going to go to Sapa. It's a village in the mountains, and we have bought our beds. And so we're going to take a taxi behind me and go to the train station and then trek around in Sapa.
No, keep quiet.
We are at 7 o'clock in the morning and we're on a train going our way to Sapa, up the mountains, and we're stuck and we're probably about 3 hours from there because there's a train on the track.
After 15 hours traveling in the train, due to a landslide, 5 hours extra time, we are now arriving at Lokai station on our way then for another hour bus to Sapa, where we're going to go mountain trekking.
Our beds.
Lucy, where are you from? You remember me later?
Oh, here we are in a hotel room in Sapa, and after the night we had on the train, this is absolutely luxury. Look at this. Look at this. Bathroom, showers, telephone, tea, television with lots of stations. Wonderful.
Your tooth, huh?
Oh, lovely.
You don't mind if you take pictures? If you go to just
Sorry, excuse me. I need to take this woman. Here, take this. Marijuana plant, okay? They take it and they dry them, and then they, in some way or another, they make it into ropes, which they then weave into their material, their fabric, which they then dye, and the dog blue is got from indigo.
very good. Works very well.
Here, Malaysia, and Malaysia, Vietnam. This is where 17 people live.
Papa.
Okay, we just finished our trek in Sapa up the mountains. It was really, really fun for 3 days. And now we're just going to get this train, we think, to Hanoi.
This is the Air Force Museum in Hanoi. Eventually got here because we couldn't get to another museum that was closed, so we decided to go here, which is very interesting. We've been traveling for about 10 hours on this train, first class compartment, great. Just the four of us, lovely soft seats and free food. We didn't expect that this morning. Really strong coffee again and lovely buns, it was great with sausage in it. About 5 hours to go before we get to Hue Station, and I think Gavin is going to go for a little walkabout now on the train. Here we are arriving in Hue in our $15 room, which is quite nice actually, with a bath. And Gavin and the kids have persuaded me to rent a motorbike for the day, which I'm not too happy with. But $4 actually for the two bikes. We're just on the motorbikes in the middle of nowhere, and we just come across the school parade, so we had to stop.
They're starting.
They're just starting now. Oh well, we survived the motorbike trip yesterday around the countryside of Hue. Today we're going on a $2 per person trip, most of the day, 8 to 3 o'clock, including lunch, to visit all the tombs of the ancient Nguyen dynasty on the Perfume River. In this place, which is called the Chien Mu Pagoda, built in, originally founded in 1601, is a place where monks took refuge, and some of them who didn't want to belong to new governments burned themselves alive, called immolation.
I've seen from the temple, I will die. Good morning, Vietnam. Here we are in Hue, and halfway through our holidays in Vietnam. Going great. The main thing I can say really is that it's very hot. Having lots of fun, eating lots of really nice, unusual food. Lots of exercise, visiting temples and things. I don't know what to say. You try and do it. Okay.
Here we are in Vietnam, halfway through our holidays. Day 15 or 16 or something like that. It's been very interesting so far. We visited Sapa, and we also visited Hanoi. We've just taken an overnight train about maybe 3 or 4 days ago down to Hue, very interesting town. It's where North and South Vietnam were split, and the DMZ, which is the demilitarized zone, which we're not going to visit because it seems it's a bit dangerous, a lot of people are being killed out there. And it's also very hot, and we don't go down those little tiny tunnels. So we're going to check out the Citadel here in Hue, which should be very interesting. It's like a 10-kilometer palace type place. One of the highlights of the tour so far has been the bicycle rides, or the higher motorbike rides. This is very tricky, which the kids really enjoyed, and we saw lots of things which I'm sure you'll see on video. So I'll just take the camera back from Kiva now, and we'll go on our merry way.
This morning we're going to go to the Citadel on the cyclos in Hue. We only take one person, 10,000 dong each.
Well, I guess I didn't die. Another temple.
We're now in the what they call the Citadel in Hue, which was built in the 19th century and which unfortunately was destroyed by the French. Doesn't make you feel very good to being French. In 1947. This is hectares of pavilions and reading rooms and gold everywhere, and it's all gone. Well, most of it is gone.
After 5 hours and $3, we're just arriving here in Da Nang after a very bumpy journey, but it's been interesting all the same.
This is amazing. I've never seen anything like it.
After staying in Da Nang overnight, which was a waste of time really, visiting the Cham Museum, we got all tired. Anyway, we decided to start our trip to Hoi An early. We arrived here after about 45 minutes taxi ride, $12, we had to pay 13, to this wonderful hotel, well worth the trip, in Hoi An, with a swimming pool and gorgeous rooms and Chinese style and everything. Can't wait to stay here for a few days.
Okay, here we are in Hoi An, or Roy An as Papa calls it, and we're going to go across something. Goody.
Where are you from?
Me from my mother.
Well, here we are now at shop number 2, and Patricia is just checking out some more stuff.
Still in Hoi An on the 24th, Thursday the 24th. We spent yesterday morning choosing patterns and designs and fabrics for clothes, and today we're just renting the bike for the day, bicycles for the day. We're spacing around, sweating around the Hoi An markets. It's very hot. Whew. Oh, it surprises me how plentiful it is. It's one of the best markets I've ever seen.
So how much are they for one?
1,000.
Ah.
Mình đụng da đầm nó đã chết luôn. Hắn giờ chết mình đã chết. Nghe được không? Good.
How much do you think are? Here we are strolling in the midday sun in Hoi An. It's totally sweaty weather. But anyway, we're having great fun. Walking by the fishing, right. Nobody in the street, great time to be cycling. Oh, look at this in front of us, the pagoda. Look at all the lanterns on the right.
We've just come in from a really hot walking cycle in Hanoi, and they've just given us the ice cold tots. Oh, heaven.
Today, Saturday, 25th of August, a week and a half more or less to go. Woke up at 5:45 because Kiva rang us. Can we go to the beach? So we said no first, but then Garvin and myself actually decided to go and hide bikes, motorbikes, without telling the kids, which we did. Imagine hiring a motorbike at about 6:30 this morning. Anyway, had a quick drink, went on to the bike to a beach about 4k away, which was quite fun. And came back to have breakfast. Now we are getting showered and smelling nice, trying to go to our tailor to put on our clothes and see how they go. Hopefully they'll be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you come down on the way now.
All right, and you
If
can
you go
see all
up the
that.
mountain, you don't need a guide. If you need a guide, you pay money.
Oh, we don't want to buy it. No, we just want to look.
We just arrived at the Marble Mountain, but we were hassled as we arrived, so unfortunately I burned my leg on the side of the motorbike. We're now getting our tickets and going up the steps to the First Pagoda to visit the caves and the marble.
This is the start of 157 marble, really deep steps to go up the Marble Mountain in 40 degrees. 157 steps later, and we're there. We made it.
I got one. I'm so sorry. Oh, you have time. You have them in Oh, that's worth it.
Here we are in the caves at the top of the Marble Mountains. I think we're in the big one, which is dedicated to Earth, I think. And it's full of altars, and here the monks wear Canadian mantis hats, but they're brown.
And now we're going to visit the so-called heaven.
It's not easy going to heaven.
Never is.
There's huge rain all day. I think I'm going to make it to heaven. Aren't I lucky? I'm nearly there.
I think it's down here. I should look into it.
You don't want to see the sweat.
You do not want to see the sweat in my face. No, sir. Clee.
Whoa, that's a lot of sweat.
Easier said than done. We said it, and we did it.
We've just been through this torrential rain, and we just, well, we got completely soaked. We just had a shower now, looking at it from the balcony of our bedroom. Look at this, monsoon in Vietnam, finally. Great. Wow. Are you okay?
It's back. Oh, there's just no one getting the happy little sound of that.
Ours is so lucky we're in our
Oh, that looks.
After a wonderful 4-day stay in Hoi An, where the staff of the hotel was so nice, so much so that they all gave us a little present to go away. Here we are now, taxi journey about 45 minutes to Da Nang station, where we are now waiting for our evening train. Overnight sleeper, soft mattress, first class, going to Nha Trang. We booked in the hotel after a hard enough night because we were kind of double booked and we had to share 2 cabins and 2 bed, blah blah blah. Anyway, made it to Nha Trang this morning at 6:30, got booked into this Vien Dong hotel with a lovely swimming pool, 2 swimming pools with 2 slides, great for the kids. But we're moving out to a hotel 50 meters away, which we like better, but we can use the same facilities, so we're lucky, and now we're going into town. A bottle of BGI beer by the beach on the seaside resort is 11,000 dongs, which is 66 pence. No, 66 cents.
4.5%.
1 point.
Whoa, it's okay.
Yeah, although this beach is famous and looks attractive from afar, when you get close it's full of dirt. It's really dirty. And guess what? Garvin feels right at home. We're just here looking at a wedding happening, so he has to take a wedding video, even in Vietnam. Harbour in Nha Trang, where we are taking a little boat, about 50 people on board, to do island hopping and hopefully some scuba diving. Some snorkeling, and look at corals and eat on board and see what happens after this evening. Or Monkey Island, I believe.
Today is day something anyway, and 29th, and we're going to spend our first day in Nha Trang, space around, going to the bank, and just after the miracle of me finding my glasses after not losing them.
Good afternoon,
last train journey, not train to Saigon, it's 5:15, train leaves at 5:45. We now have 8 pieces of luggage. We started with 4, but sure, we are nearly at the end. There's 4 soft berths, number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Number 1 sauce. Conditioning. You're the whiteys.
The train is going now.
Up to the train. Wow.
Get it.
Big ball apart. After a very bumpy ride on the long train journey, very noisy and very bumpy, we arrived exhausted in Saigon, but we found a really nice hotel right downtown. We're not too shy. We're going to explore and see what's there to see around here.
This man is now changing the TV in our room in Saigon because Papa wants colour on Star Sports because of the US Open, because that's so important.
Yeah.
You can get in.
This is day 28 in Vietnam. We're in Saigon and we're going on to our last excursion to the Mekong Delta.
Today I am appointed by St. Geoffrey to be your tour guide, and I am very happy to do my job.
And if you take a look at the border of the Mekong River, you will see that it is very yellow. It is murky water because it contains a lot of fruit. My father, oh my God.
Please take a look at this one. This is the queen bee. Yeah, the queen bee. The blackest one and the longest one in the honeycomb. This is the only one queen bee in the house. Whenever she needs a boyfriend, and whenever she goes out, she flies very high up in the sky. And anyone could reach her. She could choose that boy.
We're now on a bee farm and I just held a honeycomb with 10,000 bees on it, and we put our finger into the honeycomb and took nectar from it, honey from it, and now we've gotten tea where we put honey and limes, and there's bees everywhere, crawling over our legs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, keep How many kilos?
Yeah, about 25 kilogram heavy and about 3 meter long.
Huge.
Yeah.
Oh, great fish there.
Yeah. Please come here. Don't worry.
Un lovely chapeau.
Come here. Okay. You rise up to have here. Be bread. About 2 years old. Only 2 years old. Yeah. 3 meter long and 25
Dylan
meter.
is carpet.
Come here.
No.
Go on, Dylan, go on, go on.
Don't worry.
Pick up the hat.
Be careful.
Okay.
Come here.
What
Closer.
does it feel like?
Just get a shot of that now. Close up.
Yeah?
Yeah. But one go. One bite. Okay. The chicken and the duck here.
Chicken and the duck.
Come. Come.
Dylan always wanted one. Yeah. Who's eating who? Now we're on a very small boat going further into the Mekong Delta. Ooh, after the snakes. 10 seconds?
Not yet.
Dạ ha, bữa nào nó cũng cho đi á, 3 chia 2, còn không 3 thì mày đóng là 2.000.
Hey, we're moving.
Yeah. Not stopping right now. Dead stop, right?
We discovered that it was so cheap to get glasses made for Kiva at 30 pair, $30 for a pair of glasses, compared to over 200 pounds at home for one pair, that we are getting Kiva 2 gorgeous little pairs of glasses, and here she's getting her eyes tested for it. Right? Today's Monday, the 3rd of September. We are in Saigon Airport. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and as hot as ever. Waiting to check in for our flight to Malaysia. After a month in Vietnam, we had a wonderful time. We are all well and happy. Looking forward to going home, but also looking forward to a day and a half in Kuala Lumpur.
Goodbye, Vietnam.
We came here a month ago with 4 hand luggage, 4 bags. We now have 9 items of luggage going home.
We were just saying, imagine you had a passport photo like that.
Is that you? I didn't know.